It's the Sacramento Kings taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And the Spurs start out with the ball. The sell, no good. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Team substitution. Number 41, Trey Lyles.
Here's Fox.
Hit me, I'm open.
Pass to Castle. What's the screen? Here's Wembanyama. Over Sabonis. And he can't bank that one in. Down low. Back to DeRozan. Sacramento moving it around. From outside the arc. Sabonis, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Levine double team. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. San Antonio with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, when I asked him about the challenges his team will face going up against DeMar DeRozan, Coach said it doesn't matter what kind of defense you throw at him. DeMar is so good getting to his comfort zones and knocking down shots. What people don't realize is how good of a playmaker he is. Given a tall task to slow him down.
Thank you, David. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be Keegan Murray shooting. Harrison Barnes picks one up. Sacramento shooting their first free throw this game.
And they were 75% from the line the season.
Now here's Vassell. And Wembanyama up top. From deep. Cracks in the tray.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And now Vassell knocking down a three of his own.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does.
Man standing easily over 7 feet. When he gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And that sends Domantas Sabonis to the free throw line. Harrison Barnes picks one up. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant. But that really scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Wembanyama, a screen. Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Levine wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Barnes. Nothing on the board. Vassell, no good. Wow.
Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
Here's Levine. He has 7. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here they come. It's Vassell on the wing. Fox feeling it out a bit. Sabonis with the steal. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 9.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. Here's Kessel. No good on the quick 3. Kings leading now by 8. Screen by Sabonis. Outside DeRozan. Back to Murray. Lets it go with the 3. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defender.
And that one's good. Mamu Pelishvili.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Kings leading now by 9. On the wing, Murray. Inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
I see him.
Vassell outside. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama.
And you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And it's a great finish.
Oh, my.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
Barnes can't get it to go. And Sacramento has possession. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
Red ball movement here by the Kings. Valanciunas draws the double. Now here's Murray. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. In the corner, it's Levine. And Barnes comes to help. Murray surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Levine's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Barnes for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. 1:10 left here in the second. To the inside. Pass to McDermott. Now, here's Monk. Still without a basket. Murray outside. The Kings need to get off a shot here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Monk. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
And here's Barnes for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Murray outside. Back to Levine. Monk outside. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Sacramento up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kings leading now by 12. pass to Valanciunas. As he pulls it in. Here's Castle. Here's Zohan. Count it. Zohan's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for San Antonio.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
And they double up DeRozan. Pass to Monk. Back to Levine. A rebound by the Spurs. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Sacramento making a switch here. Second half rolling around now. About to play here. Carries it from three-point range.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Levine double team. And taken away by Johnson.
Ready, go!
Moving it up. And the dunk by Zohan.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
Pulls up for three. Bean with the rebound. On the wing, Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got 8.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
And Fox gets it to go.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Well, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
To the wing on the left. Sacramento moving it around. To the middle. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
Here's Fox. Rebound by Murray. Kings leading now by 7. In the corner, it's Levine. Inside. Fox with the steal. A nice shot by Zohan. 6 points for him.
You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Oliver.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance of 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Pass to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. There's Levine. Rebounded by the Spurs. And it's Vassell in the corner. And the 3-ball is good. Vassell's got 6.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Screen. Here's Castle. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama with it. Defended by Sabonis. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
The kick out to Sabonis. Sacramento again missing. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. A 2-point game. 2 points, that one goes.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. We've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A three from Wembanyama. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Kings lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this.
43.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure bring more pressure-packed basketball. San Antonio trailing here.
I got yours.
Vassell outside. It's good. Vassell's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
And here are the Kings now. Outside, Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession.
You
We'll
two
have a
players.
jump ball. And stolen by Vassell. It's deflected. Down low. Champagny. A three from Wembanyama. Wembanyama! A big man with big range. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Pass to Johnson. Spurs working the ball on. Launches it. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And And the basket by DeRozan.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. The kick out to Barnes. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Barnes can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen. Clock at 4. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. It's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
The Kings trailing. To the paint. It's stolen. Here's Johnson. That drops nice speed that time from Wembanyama.
Answering the call, Kelvin Johnson comes up big.
It's DeRozan with the drop. Good defense by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 4. And it's Vassell in the corner. This one for 3. And Sabonis pulls it down. And it's the Kings with the ball. Pass to Wiles. Back to Sabonis. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Wembanyama outside. For the 3. Oh, Wembanyama answers right back.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up. And they're just putting this thing out of reach.
Outside, Sabonis. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Champagne. Misses the 3. The Kings trail by 4. Here's Murray. And he drives in.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots. That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
To the inside. Wembanyama. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside DeRozan. To tie it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan. No doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, guys.
Thanks, David. In the corner, Zohan with it. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Can't sink it. And that was an important free throw.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
How about the heart DeRozan plays with in the clutch? He's fully committed to getting his team whatever they need.
Outside, Fox. To the middle. With the fadeaway. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot.
Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well.
Stay on here!
Wiggins looking around.
Hey! I got him!
Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Hurts no good. Here's Serrano with the ball. Outside Barnes. Driving inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
There's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Here's quickly. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Pass to Hero. Back to Burks. Here's Hero. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Hurdle grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to burn it out.
Graham, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Now here's Wiggins. Knocks down the triple. Wiggins has got 5.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Ingram. Back to Barnes. Outside Ingram. Puts one up from 19. Misses off the right iron.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's the shot they wanted to take.
Pass to Ware. To the paint. Adebayo, that's good.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams. Switch.
Back to Adebayo. Shoots over Barnes. Adebayo, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Uses the glass on the layup.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A minute 9 left in the first quarter. Quickly with the ball. Still without a bucket. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Hero for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Right side Dick. Shoots from the baseline. That one's wide left. Miami with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Pass to Hero. Back to Adebayo. 13 feet out. Barnes with the rebound. Raptors trail by 9. On the wing quickly. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Adebayo sets a screen. Over Barnes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Miami, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What? And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Toronto trailing. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat staff. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Oh, that's good.
Well, not really much you could do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Ingram on the wing. Shoots over Anderson. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
You got him.
Outside Love. Six to shoot.
Hey, yo, right here.
There's a screen. The three ball. It's hauled in by the Raptors. To the middle. Here's Ingram. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Works for three. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the inside. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now here's Quickly. Outside Ingram. Pass to Abaji. Outside Ingram. Double team on Ingram. Here's Mobley. Dick with it. Covered by Love. Dick with a miss. The Heat with the lead. Robinson for three. Counted from distance. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Teams will make substitutions. Raptors trail by 5. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Walter. And he gets the bucket.
Well, you gotta love the finger roll. Always looks so smooth.
Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
Here's Pirtle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pirtle's got his first points of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop. And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Rozier. Anderson with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Myrtle grabs a miss. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Love for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound Miami.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the left wing. Back to Hero. Out to the wing. Here's Adebayo. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Baseline.
On the wing quickly. Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett.
They credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Miami out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 2-point game. There's the drive. And he comes up with a bucket. Quickly's got 5.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Now Ingram. Give him 8. Stolen by Wiggins. Fast break Miami.
Active and alert. Wiggins turning them over, igniting the break.
Raptors trail by 4. Ingram double team. Inside to the left side wing. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Off target with the 3. Miami leading by 4. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Hero outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Pass to Ware. Beyond the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 5.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's Pirtle. Soft touch off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And he shuts it down.
Yeah, nice handoff by Hero. Moving it when the play doesn't get him a shot.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Teams changing it up here. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Miami leading by 4. Hero outside. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Barnes. And Miami again with the bucket.
Assertive jumper by Adebayo. I mean, he wanted it, so he took it.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound Miami. Wiggins, left side. Here's Ware. Covered by Boucher. And it's Ware missing. Raptors trail by 6. Double team on Ingram. Boucher outside. There's the 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
So it's Miami now. Adebayo sets a screen. Down low. Back to Wiggins. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Back to Ingram. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Change it up. Good on both. Coach, when you talk to Ingram's teammates, they always bring up his remarkable work ethic.
Well, Brian, Brandon Ingram works hard. He loves the game. He wants to be great. He spends a lot of his free time studying the game instead of just hanging out and doing other things.
Back to Adebayo. Quickly outside. Pass to Abaji. Outside Ingram. On the wing quickly. To the middle. Elbow. And again, Toronto, no good. And here's Burks. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 3/4 of play and a close one here.
The Heat, 40.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more. Action in store for us. The Heat with the lead. And Castleton pulls it down to take the lead. Walter can't get it to go. On the wing, Burks. Off target from three-point range. And here are the Raptors now. Here's Walter. Here's Castleton. Into the lane. Oh, he misses the dunk. Burks for three. Gets the three to fall. And the Heat lead by 4.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Walter. Here's Momo. They got the rebound. To the right side. Here's Abaji. Defended by Burks. Shot clock at 6. Walter from outside. Rebound Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So both teams making some changes here. Takes a 3. Lawson with a rebound. Raptors trail by 4. Here's the break. And the basket by Abaji.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Anderson with a screen. Outside Jaquez. Back to Anderson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pirtle to take the lead. The rebound by Ware. Hero left side. The 3. Not going to go that time. Toronto trailer. Outside Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Barrett. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. It's a tie ball game.
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these possessions.
That's to Ware. offensively, allowing only 3 points. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Adebayo up top. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Pass to Ware. Hero outside. To win the cold spell. Rebound Toronto.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
He's an opportunistic scorer in the open floor. Barrett, make sure to take advantage of these chances whenever you can.
Sets a screen. Wiggins with the elevation.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Inside. Here's Barnes. And it's good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the clock.
Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Back to Adebayo. Can't cash it in. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Substitution.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
From deep 3-point range. Misses. So it's the Raptors taking